Alright, so here's a video, and this video is going to help you to create a notebook page in your notebook on order of operations. Just to kind of summarize what we've learned about order of operations. You've taken notes, you've watched a video, and you've worked some problems. So now what I want you to create a page in your notebook that looks like this. And I'm just going to kind of walk you through it. So you can screenshot this if you want to, but I'm going to go through the different sections. So open your notebook, and the first, alright, so make sure you have this in your notebook, and then that's it for today. So I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you soon. Title, order of operations and exponents. And then once you do that, then we're going to do an example of an exponent. So here we have 3 cubed, 3 to the third power. The small 3 is your exponent, the larger 3 is your base. This whole thing is called a power. And to work it out, you would do this, 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27. So have that in your notes. If you want to use 4 to the third power, whatever, that's fine. Talk about radicals. A radical is, let's say you have the square root of 25 right here. This thing right here is the radical, and inside the radical is the radicand. So the 25 is the radicand, and the square root of 25 is 5. So that's just an example of that. Let's see. All right, so here we're going to create this little hopscotch looking diagram. Now if I have some to print out, I'll give to you, otherwise I want you to draw this. So this is order of operations, and you can see we've got PEMDAS in here. Okay, so let's look. Here we have the P stands for parentheses and grouping, and you've got some examples here, parentheses, braces, and brackets, and those you would do first. Then you have your exponent section here. So either you would do exponents, or if there was a radical in your problem, you would do that just like you would do the exponents. Then we have multiplying and dividing next. You multiply and divide from left to right, and then you add and subtract from left to right. Your page, you're going to put an example of a problem, and here's an example. You can make up your own if you'd like. And then I want you to show the work. So this has parentheses first, so we would add 2 and 3 together to get 5. Then you do the exponent, PEMDAS, remember, exponent's next, so you get 25. And then you divide, so you would divide. 25 divided by 5 gives me 5. And then lastly you would subtract, and the answer is 12. Alright, after you've gotten that in there, then we're going to have this in our notes. Remember to always multiply and divide from left to right. Always add and subtract from left to right. And then, we didn't talk really a lot about this, but if you have parentheses, and inside of the parentheses you have several operations, you want to always follow order of operations on the inside. And this is an example. Let's say that you have all of this right here in a parentheses. You would follow the order of operations within the parentheses. So here we would divide, then we would multiply here, then we would add, and then we would subtract from left to right. So we would get 11. Alright, so this is what I want in your notebooks. So again, I'll show you a picture of it from the beginning.